This program is a presentation of WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com. This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln and online at merealty.com. WLCN's live stream video coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter basketball is brought to you by Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln. Whether buying or selling, trust the professionals at Me Realty. For more information, check out their website, merealty.com. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, located at 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln, and online at myfgec.org. State Farm Agent Brian Clark, located at 628 North Chicago Street in Lincoln. Brian can steer you in the right direction on auto insurance, and he's got your home covered from natural disasters to unexpected accidents. Call 217-732-6211 or visit sfinsurelincoln.com. Heritage Packaging in Lincoln, offering top-notch products and value-driven solutions for Central Illinois. Heritage Packaging offers the right packaging right on time. Learn more online at welchpkg.com or call 217-735-4406. Financial advisor Sal Polis of Edward Jones. Call Sal at 217-732-4001 or stop by his office at 1400 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Modern Brake and Alignment, serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1964, offering full-service auto repairs, including suspension service, brake replacement, wheel alignment, transportation services, and more. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Stop by the shop at 1000 Commercial Park in Lincoln. Call 217-628-7650 or learn more at modernbrake.com. Go Railers! Grau Incorporated, serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1953. Located at 1905 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-4444 or go online to grauinc.com. Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance, with offices in Lincoln and Atlanta, offering great rates on home, auto, life, and renter's insurance. Call 217-732-7755. Schneider Masonry, family-owned and operated in Central Illinois with over 40 years of experience, serving builders, contractors, and homeowners. Free estimates available. Call 217-314-9654. United Community Bank, located at 2201 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln, and online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank is the leader in community banking and stands ready to help both individuals and businesses. Phone 217-735-5400. Dara Entwistle and Health Insurance Solutions of Illinois, advocating for you, your family, and your company. Located at 620 Broadway Street in downtown Lincoln, call 217-737-7581. Peasley Funeral Home, with locations in Lincoln and Atlanta, providing peace of mind at a difficult time. In Lincoln, call 217-732-8141. Chestnut Health Systems, offering a comprehensive scope of behavioral health and human services in Illinois and Missouri. Call 888-924-3786. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter basketball.
Good afternoon, Railer fans, and welcome to Lincoln Railer basketball. It's time for the Josh Comnick and Grau Incorporated pregame show. And I'm your host, Josh Comnick, and we're on the road in Collinsville for the last game here in the 2025 Prairie Farms Holiday Classic as the Railers get ready to take on the Lancers from Belleville East in the fifth place game. In just a moment, I'll be joined by DW Darren Worth as we break down today's matchup. We thank you for joining us on the home of every Lincoln Railer contest contest this season, WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com. Again, Raider fans, thanks for joining us here from Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium on the campus of Collinsville High School, getting set for the 5th place game here in the 41st annual Collinsville Prairie Farms Holiday Classic, where your Railers coming to the contest with a record of 11-3 on the season. Belleville East checks in at 8-4. Railers with a big win last night, Darren. It was a late one. I think we started the post game at the 11:22 mark, and by the time we got wound down from the overtime victory for the Railers, it was 1:30, 2 o'clock before I got to bed anyway, somewhere around there, and got up early and getting ready for our basketball here today for the Railers to try to come away with not only the hardware, but on a little bit of a winning streak. Railers, for the tournament overall, beat Granite City, fell to Decatur MacArthur yesterday, and then was a 4-point winner over Collinsville last night in overtime, and back at it here. And again, the 4 games in 3 days will be a little bit of a tough, but so has Belleville East, and we'll find out who takes home that 5th place trophy. And I think more importantly, what Coach wanted was a 3-1 trip here in Collinsville.
Yeah, that's what you're looking at. I mean, there's only going to be one undefeated team in this tournament, and a lot of teams are going home with 2, 3, maybe even 4 losses in this tournament. So
well, it's crazy, not to break you up, but crazy. The team that we played first, Granite City, who we thought was a really good basketball team, gave us everything we wanted in that first game. They didn't win a game here.
Yeah, and that's I mean, it's all about matchups too.
Right.
I mean, teams matching up with different teams and stuff like that, to where there's one, we're playing Belleville East today, one foe that we've played, they played, they got beat by 10 and we beat is Belleville West. We beat them for the championship of the Thanksgiving tournament, and Belleville East lost to them by 10. So that's, but Belleville East, I've watched every game they played in this tournament. Really good team. They should actually be in the championship game.
They blew a big lead.
Oh, they had a 20-point lead in the second quarter against Mount Vernon. That's in the championship with MacArthur tonight.
Right.
And they blew a 20-point lead just in the second quarter. And actually, I don't know, the coach maybe subs a lot of guys, but he subbed like 4 guys in for his starters.
Maybe
in
a
that
little too
second
early
quarter.
in that game.
Yeah.
Right?
And I'm like, and Mount Vernon went on a run, like a 10-0 run to close out that half. And they never had a lead until the last 5 seconds of that game, and Belleville East ended up losing that game.
Belleville East was a winner yesterday to get to this 5th place game over O'Fallon, 49-46. And just looking through, they didn't have a huge high point guy in that game, but they had one guy in double figures and with 10, and then they had a guy with 9, 2 with 8, and 7. So a well-balanced team here for the Lancers.
Yeah, Coleman and Alexander actually runs the Belleville East squad. It's their 2 guards. They are quick, really quick. They get the ball up and down the floor. They really didn't shoot the ball 0. I think Coleman will shoot it from 3, but he doesn't really like to shoot it for 3, and he's actually not too bad of a shooter from out there, but he likes to get to the basket. Same with Alexander. And they have another kid that's James Johnson that shoots quite a bit of 3s too when he's open.
Yeah, Belleville 4 of 13 from 3-point land yesterday. The Railers were winners last night late, as we just talked about, 42-38 over Collinsville in overtime, and the Railers were led by the senior Carson Komnick with 29 points, 9 rebounds for the senior to go along with 11 of 11 from the free throw line. Brody just exhausted last night and just didn't have it, just didn't get off to a good start, and then just kind of fouls and some other things happened and showed some frustration. regulation, and it just wasn't his game, but he was very reluctant and played defense, and Coach kind of saw that, I think, and started to go to Comnick a little bit more, which, he carried us pretty much the whole game last night.
It's crazy you say 29 points. It's not like we scored 60 or 70 points in that game, and that's 29 out of 42 points that Comnick scored last night. So that's pretty amazing, especially when the other team knows that Comnick's probably going to get the ball and go to the basket. But he got to the free throw line a lot. 11 out of 11 is pretty darn good. Getting to that, and especially playing 2 games in that, and he hit some, I think, in the overtime too. So I mean, a big night for Lincoln, and it's really sweet to come away with that victory, especially how it almost ended in regulation, to where
controversy as some things were called that probably were questionable, as if you're wearing the red and green, of course. But it all worked itself out, I guess, and the Railers came away with a hard-fought victory, and we'll see how much fire we got here. It's the last game, as I told Carson as I picked up some of his gear. Brody was roommates with Carson, and I said, "Hey boys, for you two, this is your last game here, and you're seniors, and go give it everything you got. You got a nice week off of games, so go give it everything you got, and we'll see what happens here in just about 3 minutes. 3 minutes up on the warm-ups. We'll send it back to the studios, and we'll have the starting lineups and the tip between the Lancers and the Railers. You're in the Ground Incorporated pregame show, and you're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball.
This is Corporal Brian Clements with the Lincoln Police Department. This week, Lincoln-Logan County Crime Stoppers is seeking information in reference to a theft that took place at Jake's Furnishings. On Saturday, October 18th at 11:36 a.m., a black Volkswagen Passat or Jetta pulled into the Jake's Furnishings parking lot. A white male exited the vehicle and stole 3 granite monument stands that were sitting on the edge of the building. The male was thin-built and shorter in stature. There are 2 surveillance videos that are available for viewing on the Lincoln Police Department Facebook page. If you have any information on this crime, please contact the Lincoln-Logan County Crime Stoppers anonymously at 217-732-3000 or the Lincoln Police Department at 217-732-2151. Tips leading to an arrest could receive a cash reward of up to $1,000. Crime Stoppers only wants your information, not your name.
The Lincoln-Logan County Crime Stoppers Crime of the Week is brought to you by Me Realty, supporting a thriving community safe for families through support of the Crime Stoppers program. Me Realty, 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, and online at merealty.com. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
Welcome back here, Railer Nation. Here in the Ground Incorporated pregame show. Josh Comnick along with DW and Lloyd Kirby here from Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium. I want to remind everybody that as soon as this game is over with, we will switch and directly go to the girls' game on the radio, and we'll keep the YouTube going for our post-game coverage with Coach Alexander. But the girls are taking on Burlington Central up in Dixon at 3:30. So as soon as our broadcast is over, we'll head to their game, but you'll still be able to hear the post-game with Coach Alexander via our YouTube. So the Railers and the Lancers here coming up in the 5th place game. Again, the Railers 11-3 on the season. Belleville comes in at 8-4. It looks like the Railers will be the guests on the scoreboard, which I believe is we were guests last night again, weren't we, because of Collinsville. So Railers Railers in their traveling green. Coach Neil Alexander giving some final instructions as we get ready here for the starting lineups. It looks like the Lancers will be in their home white.
We ask you to also assume your responsibility for.
I don't think the Railers are back in action until Tuesday, January the 6th, back at Coach Neil Alexander Court as the Panthers from Eisenhower come to town for a Central State 8 matchup.
And Eisenhower's here in this tournament.
First man out for head coach Neil Alexander, 6'1" and a junior guard, number 3, Tate. 6'3" and a senior, number 5, Carson Komnick. 5'11" and a senior, number 10, Brody Tungate. 6'5" and a junior, number 20, Bryce Vlakovic. And 6'6" and a junior, number 32, Brett Hayes. Head coach Neil Alexander, assisted by Eric Ewald, Greg Alexander, Brandon Bird Farmer, Josh J. McMcQuillan, Zach Dom, and Gary Rademacher. Now the starting lineups for the Lancers from Belleville East, 5'8" and a senior, number 0, Jalen Coleman. 5'11" and a senior, and number 2, Troy Alexander. At one forward, 6'7" and a senior, number 4, Ja'Cory Brown. At the other forward, 6'2" and a junior, number 12, Kenny Wilson. And at center, 6'3" and a junior, number 23, James Johnson. The head coach of the Belleville Lancers is David Franklin. Coach Alexander giving the guys the last instructions with assistant coach Greg Alexander and Coach Ewald there. Our tip-off sponsor brought to you by Chicago Street Rentals. Give them a call for all of your rental needs. Coach Franklin over for Belleville East giving them their final instructions. And pretty quiet.
Yeah,
a little bit different than last night as that game was emotional and got your heart rate going quite a bit and might be a little bit different, but time for the team in green to get our guys going.
Yep, looks like Vlakovic is going to jump with number 4, Brown. And Lincoln ends up getting the tip. Looks like Belleville's in a man-to-man. Tungate up top, gives it to Komnick. Komnick looking, gets a screen from Hayes. Komnick gives it to All on the corner to Vlakovic. Back to Komnick to Vlakovic to Tungate. Back out top to Hayes to All to Komnick. I think everybody's touched the ball now. Maybe a couple times.
Yeah, now you got to get it going here.
Yeah, 7 seconds.
7 on the shot clock.
Here comes Tungate to Komnick, wide open for 3. Up, air ball. It's going to be Belleville East ball.
Yeah, just worked it around and got late in that shot clock, and Carson way off on that first attempt.
Yeah, it's going to be the 2 guards in the back court, Alexander and Coleman. Coleman has it right now, gives it to Wilson. Wilson brings it up top, gives it to number 2, Alexander. Alexander to Coleman. Kind of looking in, 23, Johnson's.
Yeah, they've got their size right at the free throw line, and they're almost doing a triangle. One guy stays on the block, one guy goes to that free throw line. The Railers got to be conscious of that.
There's Johnson, flashes, misses it. Good board by Hayes. Gives it to Komnick. Just starting 0-0. The game before us went into overtime. O'Fallon beat Collinsville in overtime.
Yeah, Brody with still that little limp we saw him in warm-ups going with. If he's got a
Tungate's going to take it to the hoop, right by Alexander for 2.
Yeah, didn't stop him with the quickness though. Nope. He got right by his guy, and that clear out play for Tungate works again.
Well, I think he was baiting him with that limp. Alexander up top for Belleville East Lancers to Coleman. Coleman looking, gives it to Wilson. Wilson looking, gives it to Alexander to Johnson. Johnson. 4 is going to stay in that lane for a while. Wilson's going to drive baseline. Great defense by All. Skip pass to Coleman. Back to Alexander up top. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Coleman I don't think they're getting it off. No, they don't get it off. Yes. Yeah, Coleman and Alexander, quick guards. They can shoot the three. They don't like shooting the three, and Coleman probably should have shot that. Tungate's going to have it, 2-0 Lincoln. 5:50 left in the first quarter.
Yeah, so Brody, you can just tell he's not quite as quick as normal.
Kominick has it at the elbow, looking for all for three. All for three, up, good!
All right. Yeah, the patent play for all. They get that down screen from Vlahovic, and his man loses him on the fake pass that Kominick puts up, and all dials up the three in the corner.
5-0 Lincoln. All's all over Coleman. Coleman gives it to Alexander. Alexander's going to bring it back to the top, gives it to Coleman.
And I like number 4, the big boy, right at the free throw line. I don't think he's going to do a ton of it with it there.
Yeah, you would think they'd put Johnson at the free throw line and keep number 4, Brown, down low. But Johnson has it way outside for 3, up, misses it. Vlahovic with the rebound. Almost had another shot clock violation. Tungate's going to bring it up against Alexander. Gets by him, looking, gives it to Vlahovic. Vlahovic gives it to Kominick. Kominick's going to take it to the rack. Up, lefty, good. Kominick for 2.
Yeah, good drive there by Carson, too. Off that left hand, cleared him out for him, and able to finish with the left hand. And the big boy was coming over for the block shot, but Carson got it up high enough on the glass. 7-0 Railers.
Johnson has it in the corner, gives it to Alexander to Coleman. Coleman to Wilson. Back to Coleman. Coleman up top. Nice. Oh, man. Hayes wasn't ready for that pass. Could have stole it. Johnson goes in. Gets the miss. Tate All with the rebound.
Yeah, just kind of slopping it up again as we...
Kominick's driving to the hoop. Pulls it back out. Gives it to Tungate. 4 minutes left in the first. Belleville hadn't scored. It's 7-0 Lincoln. Tungate up top. Gives it to Vlahovic. Looking for Tate in the corner. Ooh. What are they calling?
What was it?
I don't know.
3 seconds?
What? Dude, you could call that all game.
Yeah.
Is that what they called, really?
I don't know. I think it was 3 seconds.
Huh. Well, they better look at number 4 down here. 4's out of the game now, but he was camping in that lane. Coleman's bringing it up. They beat the press of Lincoln. Alexander has it on the side. Number 22 that just checked in, Utzi. Coleman out top, gives it to Wilson. Wilson for 3, open, misses it. Air ball, 8, all gets the board. That's his second board of the game. And Belleville's limited pretty much 1 shot right now.
Yeah, Railers have done a good job with the help of the shot clock. Plus, we've done a good job on the boards.
Here comes Vlahovic in the corner. Was open for a second, gives it back to Hayes. Now here comes to Tungate. Tungate on the wing. Tungate's going to drive. A jumper up. I thought it was going to be good. Johnson with the board. Here comes Belleville in a hurry.
Good job by Tungate to stopping the ball.
Great job by Tungate. Coleman was speeding up. Let's see, he's in the down low. Hayes, good job, Hayes. But man, what a shot by it's Cameron Utzi. I guess they're going to call it Utzi. Yeah. So Utzi for 2. That's their first points. Held them 6.5 minutes without scoring. Hayes has it on the elbow, looking. Oh, saw that. Johnson almost steals it, throws it all the way in the backcourt to Tungate. Tungate has it. It's going to bring it back up. 13 seconds.
Jeez.
Tungate's 2 passes to Vlahovic has been wide, and he just turned that over.
He's too far away from the pass. He almost made that pass from half court. He's got to get closer to Vlahovic to make an easier pass.
Yeah, he's got to dribble over there to give it to Vlahovic. It's going to be Belleville ball. Alexander has it out top. Looking. Gives it to Coleman. Coleman to Wilson. Wilson back to Coleman to Alexander. All over him. All did a great job moving with the ball. Alexander has it. Gives it to Johnson. Johnson's a little lefty. Utsi for 2. Misses it. Right point blank. And Vlahovic with the rebound. Here comes Kominick.
Nobody on Tate.
Yeah, Tate. Oh, man. I was hoping Tate would pull the trigger. Vlahovic has it, gives it to Kominick. Kominick looking, gives it to All. Minute 35 left, 7-2 Lincoln. Here comes Tungate. Tungate's got a lane up, gets fouled, and is going to get called for foul. So Tungate's going to shoot 2.
Yeah, Tungate to the line, and he was good last night. Darren didn't score a lot as far as field goals go, but Brody with some big free throws down that stretch last night. 4 of 4. The Railers 6 of 19, so have done a good job of not only making them but getting attempts as well.
Well, the two guys that handle the ball 3/4 of the game is Tungate and Cominick, and they were 15 out of 15 from the line. Tungate up,
good.
makes the first one. 8-2 Lincoln. Minute 31 left in the first quarter. Vlahovic going to take a seat. McKinney's going to check in for him. Like I said earlier, trying to be 3-1 in this tournament, and with momentum. Tungate misses the second one, and Belleville's going to call a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here.
30-second timeout. The Railers up 8-2. A minute 30 left here in this first quarter, and you got to think, one of the reasons we come down to this tournament is to see other teams, but for other teams to see us, and Belleville East right now, has not seen a lot of zones, I'm sure. I think this league down here with Edwardsville, Fallon, Alton, are a lot of man-to-man. Belleville West obviously was a man-to-man team that we saw at one point, so it's taken a little bit for them to adjust here to the 1-2-2.
Well, and usually, unless you're playing only the first game of the tournament, you know who you're playing, so you get to actually look at film and stuff like that, to where in a tournament you have only a little bit of hours of looking at film to see what teams do.
Yeah.
And it's tough, if you're not used to playing against a zone, it's tough hitting the gaps, knowing where the gaps are, because most of these teams play man-to-man.
Right.
Belleville's going to have the ball. Coleman gives it to Alexander. Minute 25 left in the first quarter. 8-2 Lincoln. Coleman, they're still in the backcourt.
5.
That's 10. I was going to say.
Yeah.
I looked at the ref. It looked like he looked at the shot clock, actually.
He did. That's how they're going. When you're an official now with the shot clock, you no longer have to count. You're just supposed to look at the shot clock, which I'm not sure quite which official is supposed to do that, but it started at 34.
The official down here called the 10-second, too. That was crazy. Tungate's going to have the ball. Alexander on him. Alexander's been pretty much staying on nice backdoor by Cominick.
Yeah,
what a pass by Tungate.
Yeah, he's gotten really good at that one-handed bounce pass, and I'm telling you, almost every time that thing pops up into Carson's.
That's travel. Yeah, thank you.
Right into his hands, right at about the belt line, and Brody has done a good job with that pass. Now 10-2 Railers, a minute 3 left here in the first.
Belleville just got called for a travel. Halverson just came in, touched the ball for one time, and traveled.
Carson met him right when he caught it, and he wasn't expecting that.
Tungate bringing it up, gives it to McKinney. 10-2 Lincoln. 53 seconds. Cominick. I thought he could have spun.
Spun and go back the other way.
Tungate has it to McKinney out top to Hayes. Hayes looking. Tungate, nice shot fake. Throws it away. I think he threw it a little too hard for all to catch.
Turnover Railers.
Second turnover of the game. Belleville's going to take it out. 41 seconds left. Coleman has it.
Gives it right here.
Yeah, he was over and back. Yes.
Yeah, his foot
nice.
I don't think his second foot made it all the way over.
Well, they've been throwing it right to where we trap.
Right.
Again,
Carson moving up, as you talked about, moving when that ball is passed, and Carson up there to meet him. And then Tate came right away and trapped it. And Railers caused that second turnover.
And that's another thing that you talk about, is not used to playing against a zone.
Right.
Where we want to trap, that's where they've been throwing it the last 2 times. And Lincoln's going to take the ball out, gives it to Tungate. 10-2. We could, hold for the last shot if we want.
Yeah, shot clock is off.
Tungate doing a good job handling the ball, gives it to Cominick. Cominick looks, backdoor by Tungate, up, good. Nice backdoor, 2 senior guards, back-to-back backdoors, 12-2, 13 seconds left.
Tate?
Yeah. Alexander's going to bring it up in a hurry, looking for gives it to, let's see, and he's scored their 4 points. 4 seconds left. We can get a shot. 12-4. Here comes Tungate. Tungate for 3. I don't know if he got that off anyway.
I think it was just late. After 1, Railers with the lead, 12-4. We'll send it back to the studios for a 1-minute timeout. You're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball.
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
Back here from Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium after one quarter, the Railers lead it here at 12-4, and really good shooting. And Darren, it's been a lot of backdoors at the last couple baskets. One to Comnick, one to Tungate. The Railers open up the quarter 5 of 7 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3, and 1 of 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, and Belleville puts a lot of pressure. They're in your face, man-to-man. So those back doors are going to be open. And Belleville's coming out with Coleman and Alexander up there at the guards. Alexander gets stripped, gets his ball back, and Utsi stole it from Comnick, and then looks like Johnson with the putback. 3 offensive boards right there, and it looks like Belleville's going to put token pressure, makes it 12-6.
Yeah, not token against Brody. He's seen he has seen this for 4 straight games, and we're going to have to again have Comnick. I don't think Brody just physically feels not only tired, but he's got a little bit of a limp on his walk or run.
Yeah, Tungate dribbled right off his foot for a turnover. Shot in the corner, no good.
Carson's going to have to help bring up the ball.
Tungate's going to bring up the ball right now. Alexander on him, and Alexander, you don't want to mess with the ball with him. Comnick up top, gives it to Tungate. 7 minutes left, 12-4. McKinney up top to Vlakovic, to Comnick. Comnick to Tungate, to Vlakovic, to Comnick. Here comes Comnick on the drive. Should have probably kept going. Vlakovic has it to All, to Tungate. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Tungate, wild shot, misses it. It's going to be Lincoln ball, though. Right off the hands of Belleville.
The Railers will get it back, and when you get it back and retain the possession, you get your shot clock goes to 20 seconds now. So Railers will get it with 20 seconds on the shot clock. 6:41 left here in the second quarter.
Yeah, I wish Comnick would have just kept going.
He's got to learn to take that up and either make the shot or get fouled.
Comnick on the elbow, looking for All for 3, up. It's no good, in and out. Utsi with the rebound, gives it to Alexander. Alexander to Coleman. Coleman going to bring it up. 12-6 Lincoln. 6:20 left in the second quarter. Johnson in the corner. Man, fighting for the loose ball. Alexander ends up having it. Coleman, looked like he wanted the 3. Didn't take it. All tips it out. Tips it right to Alexander, though. 10 seconds on the clock. Belleville up, misses the shot. All with the rebound. Bennett misses a nice, easy 4-footer for Belleville, and Lincoln clears the boards. All was wanting to shoot the 3. Gives it to Vlakovic, to Tungate. Tungate drives, looking, gives it to Vlakovic, to Comnick. Comnick hands it off to All, back to Comnick. Comnick for 3, up, no good. Utsi with the rebound, gives it to Alexander. Alexander bringing it up, back out to Coleman. Coleman to Alexander to Bennett. Bennett, that's where he missed the last shot, and he makes this one. Bennett in the lane for 2. They've scored the last 6 points. Comnick's going to bring it up. About walked. Gives it to Tungate. Tungate hands it off to All. All to Comnick. Comnick looking, gives it to Tungate for 3. Up, good.
Needed it.
Nice.
Yeah,
Chris Coyne 3-pointer.
They just kind of were late to coming out on Tungate, and That was a Chris Coyne State Farm three-pointer there by Tungate, and one that was much needed here.
15-8 Lincoln.
Right, we've got to do a better job in the middle there, and they've got their two big guys in there. They've shown they brought in number 3, and he's done a good job of going to the basket.
Johnson has it out top, gives it to Alexander. Alexander looking to drive. McKinney doing a great job on him. There's Bennett in the lane, takes one dribble, picks it up. Coleman for 3. He can shoot. He drills it right at the shot clock. 15-11. Komenek's going to bring the ball up, gives it to Tungate. 4 minutes left in the half. Tungate to All. All looks to Vlahovic. Vlahovic for 3, up. Ooh, I thought that was going to be good.
Look good
off
from here.
Off the front of the rim, here comes Coleman. In a hurry, looking. Gives it to Alexander. Alexander to Johnson to Bennett. Bennett wide open, another little jumper, misses it. Vlahovic with the rebound. Hands it off to Tungate. 15-11 Lincoln over Belleville Lancers.
Now Clark set to check in for the Railers.
Man, that was pretty close to the 10-second. Here comes Tungate down the lane, up low. Are they going to call it on the floor?
Foul on the floor, yeah.
All right.
Before, about the free throw line area where Tungate got fouled. So
I was going to say, he had a wide open layup.
Yeah, he did.
So it's going to be on the floor. 20 seconds left on the shot clock. 3:28 left in the half. All's going to take the ball out. Oh, nice to Clark. Clark up, gets it blocked. Here comes Coleman. Coleman in a hurry, looking to drive. He does drive. Finds Bennett. Bennett out top. Bennett's going to take the ball to the hoop, misses it, but Utzi's there, gets fouled. He's going to go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, just another offensive rebound there on the weak side by 22 Cameron Utzi.
Yeah, Belleville plays a lot of guys. They've already they've played 9 guys already. And Utzi didn't even start, and he's almost their leading scorer. That was a line drive free throw there. Misses the first one.
Railers up 15-11, 3:13 left here in the second quarter.
Second one up. Man, hard. Komenek with the rebound. Komenek's going to bring it up against Johnson. Beats him, gives it to Tungate. I like that, where Carson...
just gives Brody a little bit of a break.
Yep. To Vlahovic. Vlahovic on the steal. Here comes Johnson, probably for a dunk. Yep. Dunks it. 15-13.
Well, that pass is just too far away.
Too far.
Yeah, Vlahovic tried to throw it up to Komenek at the top of the key, and that thing's just too far of a pass for this quick Lancer team.
Well, that's the second time we've done that, where we've made a pass that's way too far of a pass. Komenek has it on the wing, looking for the back door, but Utzi's staying right in the middle lane. Here comes Tungate. Gives it to Vlahovic, to Clark. Johnson almost had another steal.
Yeah,
Clark
Johnson
was
really playing the classy lane on Komenek.
Oh, Clark, layup, good. Nice lefty layup by Clark. Good pass by Tungate.
Yeah, one-handed bounce pass to a cutting Clark on him, almost like the old school pick and roll. And Hunter rolled right to the basket. Tungate found him.
2:05 left. 17-13 Lincoln. Johnson having trouble out there. Komenek's on him. Coleman looking, gives it to Williams. Williams out top. Gives it to Johnson. Johnson bounce pass to Bennett. Coleman wanted to shoot the 3, shoots the jumper, misses it hard. Bennett high for the board, up good.
Well, Railers just not rebounding, just not going after the ball.
Makes it 17-15. I tell you what, they're 2 subs that...
a lot better than their first guys.
Bennett is pretty athletic. Vlahovic has it. It's going to take it to the hoop. Gives it to All. All to Tungate. Yeah, Lincoln's going to have to meet their passes because they're cheating out for their for the steals. Clark gives it to Tungate. Nice bounce pass. Clark again up. No good. Here comes Johnson. Belleville has it with Coleman. Coleman on the side. Gives it to Johnson up top. Williams. That's a travel. Johnson up top to Williams. Williams to Coleman, looking. Minute left. Bounce pass to Utzi. Utzi, nice move by Utzi for 2. 17-17. Yeah, their subs have outscored their starter. That's a push. I knew he was going to.
Yeah, I thought he was going to call out of bounds.
I thought he was going to call out of bounds. Yeah, that Johnson was riding Kominick all the way down and pushed him out of bounds. I thought the ref was going to call him out of bounds. Kominick at the free throw. Gives it to Tungate. Back out to Vlahovic. Kominick for three. Be there, please. It is. Chris Coyne, three-pointer. 2017, big three by Kominick.
Yeah, we've been on a dry spell there, Darren.
They're going to call a foul, and I think it was. We had a steal, but they called Kominick for a hold on Bennett. So Belleville's going to have the ball with 29.2 seconds. It's really 1 point difference on the shot clock. Kominick's going to take a seat. McKinney's going to come in. Coleman's going to take the ball out. Looking. Gives it to Uzi down low. Gives it to Coleman. Coleman to Bennett. Bennett to Johnson.
Boy, I think
looking for Bennett.
We just control the paint a little bit, Darren. They haven't really made a bunch of outside shots here in this first half. It's been all underneath or offensive rebounds.
Johnson has it in the corner. Back out to Williams. 10 seconds left. Coleman has it out top. All on him. Bennett down low. Gives it to Uzi. Uzi up good. 2 seconds, 1 second, and that will do it for the first half. Lincoln 20, Belleville East Lancer 19.
We'll send it back to the studios for a 2-minute timeout. Back with the Grau Incorporated halftime show, and you're listening to Lincoln Railer basketball.
WLCN's live stream video coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter basketball is brought to you by Culver's of Lincoln, Me Realty, Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, State Farm Agent Brian Clark, Heritage Packaging in Lincoln, Financial Advisor Sal Polis of Edward Jones, Modern Brake and Alignment, Grau Incorporated, Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance, Schneider Masonry, United Community Bank, Dara Entwistle and Health Insurance Solutions of Illinois, Peasley Funeral Home, Chestnut Health Systems, Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter basketball.
Railer fans, you all know there's a home field advantage when it comes to sports. The same applies when purchasing a car, truck, or having your vehicle serviced. You'll have the home field advantage when shopping at Grau Chevrolet in Lincoln. The trained sales staff at Grau's will provide you with a no-pressure sales process. It'll put you at ease all the way through the delivery. When it comes time for service, the certified mechanics will care for your vehicle like it's their own. Call or stop by the dealership on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln or online at grauinc.com.
It's Grau right now.
If you're an ally of this community, speak out. There are more of us together than apart, and so they need you to stand with them.
Welcome back here in the Growl Incorporated halftime show. Josh Komnick along with DW Darren Worth and Lloyd Kirby here from Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium as the Railers are ahead by 20-19. We'll run through the scoring first for the Belleville East Lancers. They were led in the first half by Cameron Utsi with 10 points, and he's got 7 rebounds here in this first half. 4 points for Bryce Bennett, 3 on a three-pointer from Jalen Coleman, and 2 points for James Johnson. The Railers were led in the first half by Brody Tungate, the senior, with 8, Carson Komnick with 7, Tate All with a Chris Coyne State Farm three-pointer, and Hunter Clark with 2. And the Railers lead it here 20-19, and we talked about just looked at points in the paint, and really it's been where the Lancers have hurt the Railers here in this first half. Darren, 8 points in the paint. Now Railers have 8 as well, but that's been mostly drives and then a pick and roll with Hunter and Tungate scored 1. But points off turnovers right now, Railers up 7-2. Second chance points are 4-0 on the Belleville East side. So it's been all on the paint, and it's really been Utsi, who's I believe came off the bench, right?
Well, Utsi and Bennett, they both have a combined 12 points out of their 19's been the 2 guys off the bench.
Yeah.
And Bennett's pretty athletic. He really could probably add a couple more. I think he missed a couple little 4 or 5 footers by the rim, but them two have been really, really active, especially Utsi with 8. But just Lincoln's got to do a better job of pushing them out of the lane, and Bennett's getting it any time he wants to, right by the free throw line and blow it.
They've made 1 or 2 really contested shots underneath, but most of them have been pretty uncontested. So it's been giving Belleville East an easier chance. I think if you clog up the middle and worry about the middle a little bit more than the outside, the Railers will be in good shape here. Lincoln shoots 8 of 16 from the field, 3 of 7 for 43% from three-point land, and just 2 free throws shot, both of them by Tungate. He is 1 of 2. The Railers with 10 rebounds, 1 of them offensive, got 6 assists on 5 turnovers, no blocks and no steals. The Lancers, 43% from the field, 9 of 21. They're 1 of 4 from three-point land and have gone 0 of 2 from the free throw line. Belleville with 12 rebounds, 4 of them offensive. They've got 3 assists on 4 turnovers, 1 block and 1 steal, and we've not really turned them over much. Just 4 turnovers for Belleville in this first half. So they've controlled the 1-2-2, and they've been able to find a way to get the ball inside.
Yeah, their 2 guards are pretty good with the ball. They're not very tall, 5'8" and 5'10", but they're quick and they handle the ball really well. So I mean, if we could just push their big guys outside the lane and not give them easy baskets and keep everything out in front, I think Lincoln will do a good job. We're shooting 50% offensively. Offensively.
Most time we'll take 20 points in the first half.
Yeah.
And here's the bench points. They're in 14 for Belleville East and 2 for the Railers, which we don't get a ton of points off the bench anyways, but Belleville East has done a good job with their guys coming off the bench and scoring. We'll send it back to the studios for a 2-minute timeout and back with third quarter action here in the 5th place game of the 41st annual Collinsville Prairie Farms Holiday Classic. You're in the Growl Incorporated halftime show, and you're listening to Lincoln Railer basketball.
What does it mean to be rich? Maybe rich is less about reaching a magic number and more about discovering magic. Rich is being able to keep your loved ones close and also send them away. Rich is living life your way and having someone who can help you get there. The key to being rich is knowing what counts.
Contact Edward Jones Financial Advisor Sal Polis, 217-732-4001.
Touchdown! Oh, did you see that? Whoa, we scored? Yeah, we scored. We're going to the playoffs. I can't believe I missed that. Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone. What? I should take your phone away. No. I'll call for a ride. Hey, why does my face look like that? I'm playing with these new face filters. Okay, you know what? Yep, that's mine. But I need that back. No. Kevin!
STEM is everywhere. Like here, behind the scenes of The Walking Dead. STEM can create new worlds on and off the screen. The only limit is your imagination. Get inspired at shecanstem.com.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order Butterburgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
Welcome back, Railer Nation. This afternoon on it's Monday, right?
Yep.
Monday afternoon here from Collinsville, Illinois, in the 5th place game of the 41st annual Collinsville Prairie Farms Holiday Classic, where your Railers lead it here at halftime, 20-19. Time winding down here in the intermission. About 30 on the clock. The Railers heading back to their bench to get some instructions on what to do, Darren, to stop the Lancers from the ball inside.
Yeah, we, like I said, keep them outside and kind of pinch maybe the wings a little bit and know where they're at, because once Bennett gets in the free throw line, he's looking down to Uzi down below, and that's where they've been hurting us. Lincoln up 20-19. We're doing a pretty good job on offensive. I would love to run a set play to where we're not even calling it, to where it's backdoor, because I think we can get a backdoor to right off this.
We've gotten a couple of them in that first half. One to Comnick from Tungate, and then we reversed it and went from Comnick to Tungate for the back door. So you're right. And then when you go back door, you got to make sure you're aware, because you got 6'7" and 6'6" underneath getting ready to block your shot. So you got to be aware of that. But for the two times that we've ran a backdoor play, it's been wide open layup.
Well, and Uzi hasn't even been guarding Hayes or Clark, one of them that's in there. And Clark's actually had a couple chances. He made one layup.
Well, here's something different. Comnick's going to start the offense on a set.
Man, they moved Comnick actually to point. Maybe he's going to take him to the hoop. He is. Up. Go. What a shot by Comnick.
Yeah, we basically ran the same play that Tungate normally gets on the clear out on one side, but their coaches did it last night. They are running that for Comnick. He cleared out, got his man, tipped it.
Oh, gosh, got to get that loose ball. Had it tipped. And what'd I say? They gave it to Bennett, right to Uzi, and Uzi would have had a layup. Alexander has it out the side, gives it to Bennett. Back to Jones. Jones for three, up, way off.
First attempt by him.
Yeah, that's all for the rebound. Tell you what, All's having a pretty good rebounding
good job
game.
On the boards.
Here comes Comnick, hands it off to Tungate. So that one trip for Comnick as point guard ends good. Look like they wanted a backdoor for Comnick.
It was. I think it was going to be there, but just late.
Tungate has it, gives it to Vlahovic. Vlahovic to All. Ooh. Yeah, I think All traveled. Gives it to Hayes. Back to All. All wanted to shoot the three. Didn't. Oh, Comnick, that's his shot right there. Good. Comnick coming out really aggressive in this second half.
Yeah, no good pull-up jumper just on the weave and kind of lulls the defense to sleep. Weave, handoff, and then finally a one-dribble pull-up by Comnick and give him 4 here to start the third quarter.
24-19 Lincoln, just starting the third. Pretty much how we started the game on a 7-0 run. Bennett has it, free throw. Oh,
get it.
Terrible shot. That couldn't have been a pass. Wasn't that a shot?
Yeah, I think it was. I think it was a shot. It might have been deflected on a block, but then Bryce is going to pick up the foul underneath, trying to go for that errant shot.
Should be Belleville out underneath their basket. Looks like Coleman's taking it out of bounds. They throw it to Alexander up top. Alexander driving to the hoop, brings it all the way out. Bennett shooting way outside, misses the three, but Uzi gets the board up. Good. Yeah, it just didn't box out.
No, I mean Bryce had decent position there, but he just didn't go for the ball after it came off the rim.
Here comes Tungate in a hurry to All for three, up. Good.
Nothing but net. and Brody broke the press by himself. A quick trap came, and he went the opposite way of the guy coming to trap him, and then he got by 2 guys, and then Tate went down on that wing, got his feet set, and a good delivery there by the senior.
27-21, Lincoln up 6, was up 1 at half.
Yeah, Tate All's second Chris Coyne State Farm three-pointer.
Coleman out top, directing traffic here. Looking, once get to Bennett.
Yeah,
Bennett is. Bennett's taking it hard to the basket, misses it, and Jones was over Cominick's back, but he's going to hit it out of bounds.
Pushed him over the back, but it did go out on Jones.
Yeah.
Not sure why that's not a foul, but.
And that could have been, I think, might have been his 3rd if he would have picked up that foul. So Lincoln Bennett's going to have a seat. I don't know if their coach liked him taking that shot because he's been effective down low.
Yeah, though it's tough to take him and Utsi out at the same time because they've been a lot of the scoring. That's a foul.
Yeah, Alexander's all over Tungate, but Tungate's had that all tournament. He's going to have a good rest for the next few days. All for 3 in the corner, up, no good. There's the foul over the
Carson
back.
did a good job there of boxing out on the offensive end and went up for the offensive rebound and was pushed in the back. So good job by Carson there of getting position on the offensive end, regains the possession for the Railers and draws the foul.
Tungate gives it to Cominick, back to Tungate. Tungate to All. All looking, gives it to Cominick. Cominick to Velakovic, going to do that weave again. All, little jumper, 2, misses it. Coleman gets the rebound.
Yeah, good look. And that's not a bad shot. Tate doesn't take a lot of them, but that's a free throw line jump shot that he has shown he can make. And I think that, going with the weave, Darren, has looked really good here in this first couple minutes in the third quarter.
Well, it keeps the movement. We have movement going around. So Jones has it in the corner. Oh, man, I thought Cominick could have swiped it. Yeah.
His hands weren't ready.
Coleman has it, gives it to Jones up top. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Here comes Alexander. Hadn't seen much of Alexander, but we have Coleman. Coleman shoots the 3 up good. Every time the shot clock's gone down, Coleman has shot a 3 and made it.
Yeah, Carson just caught watching there for a minute, and it didn't take long. It was a skip pass, and
Tungate has it, going to drive it to the hoop, gets fouled, and oh man, how many has he had this tournament that's almost went in?
Just can't get that shot as he gets fouled, and a shot he's definitely capable of making. Got up plenty high, took the contact, and just rolled around the rim. You talked about a ton of those against MacArthur. He had a couple of those last night that just can't go down. It's just almost just a confidence booster if you can get it to go down.
And a lot of people don't even get it to the hoop, can't get to the hoop. He gets there all the time and takes that punishment. He misses the first free throw, but I think he's still a little mad he didn't make that layup, and because he was shaking his head the whole time until he got the ball for the free throw. He misses the first one. I think he's 1 for 3 in the free throws.
Yep.
Second one up, good.
2 of 4.
2 of 4. 28-24 Lincoln. Alexander has it. Looking, gives it to Coleman. Coleman, that's 10 seconds maybe?
It was close. 26
it was close.
On the shot clock.
Coleman has it back out top. 3:55 left. 28-24 in the third. Jones gets trapped in the corner. Keep him there. Keep him there. Keep him there. And gives it to Coleman. Coleman back out. Looking to Jones. Jones up top.
Get it.
Get it on the floor. On the floor. Someone's kicking it, and it's our ball. They were kicking it. Looked like Halverson was kicking it.
A little bit of a scram there. And scram. And I think he tried to kick it just to get it out of there. And
that's a good call by the official. You don't, see that
especially on the offense.
Cominick gets by Jones quickly, gives it to Tungate. Tungate to Hayes, to Velakovic, to Cominick. Cominick with that little jumper up, no good. Looks like, that's a travel.
Yeah.
Is they going to call it? Yep, travel. I was going to say, Utsi grabbed the rebound, wanted to get rid of it, took that extra step, and it's going to be Lincoln ball underneath our basket, 28-24, 3:19 left in the third. Tungate to All wide open for 3, no good, but look at Velakovic.
Yeah, good job by Bryce, tipping it out. Carson collected it, but credit the junior there getting up high and just tipping it out, giving ourselves another possession.
Kominick has it. Looks like Halverson on him. Vlahovic going to take it to the hoop. Oh, a little fadeaway jumper. Nice shot by Vlahovic.
Yeah, he did that last night, but he finished over from about 3 feet with the left hand. That time he spun back and got away from the defense. And Bryce with a huge basket there.
30-24, 2:45 left in the third. Alexander has it out top. Gives it to Halverson. Halverson in the corner to Alexander.
I don't think Halverson looks to shoot at all.
No, he wants to get rid of it really quick. Alexander wanted to shoot, didn't. He's having trouble right now. Gives it to Halverson in the corner. Bounce pass.
Oh, no.
Yeah, Vlahovic ends up getting the reach around on the on Utsi. And it's going to be Belleville East ball. Yeah, I don't know if he was grabbing him around that.
From that. Bryce tipped it away, but.
Yep. Here comes Utsi with it. Gives it to Halverson to Coleman. Bringing it back out top to Alexander. Alexander to Coleman. Coleman to Jones. Jones in the corner. Good defense by
Nice.
Hayes. Nice. There comes Tungate. Tungate on the run. He's going to probably pull it out. Gives it to All. All looking to Kominick. Kominick, he could probably take a Halverson right there.
I think that's going to be a
matchup
play called up for Carson here if we can get it.
Yep. Yeah, Vlahovic went out a little too early, I think, for the ball. The backdoor, Kominick, what'd we say?
Yes.
Boom, for two. Backdoor, nice.
Well, and it didn't work on the last defender because he had gotten it, gone against him the one possession, so he was aware of it, but they switched off and put a new man on Carson, and he forgot about the backdoor play. Good call there by Coach Greg Alexander. You could hear him calling it from here.
And Halverson hasn't been in the game too much all day. Halverson has it right now in the corner, getting trapped.
Let's go.
Getting trapped. Gives it to Alexander up top. Alexander on the drive, foul, but it's going to be on the floor. Yeah, it's on the floor, so Belleville's going to take the ball out underneath their basket. 1:21 left. Lincoln up 32-24. Here comes McKinney in for Vlahovic. Vlahovic is he's had a nice little tournament. Really.
Yeah, he has done a good job. You can see the confidence growing as the games go on this year.
Halverson has it in the corner, turns it over. Here comes Tungate. Tungate's got to take that to the rack. He is up good. Might have been able to get a little bump too, but Alexander. That's us. That's off them.
Yeah, good job, Brody.
Steal by Tungate, and it went right off Alexander. So Tungate gets the layup, makes it 34-24, and then Tungate gets a piece of it and goes right off Alexander. 34-24, 1:08 left. Good hustle by Tungate. Yeah, I figured they'd take Halverson out. Tate All for three in the corner. Good! Tate All for a Chris Coyne three-pointer.
Yeah, good possession. Last couple possessions there. You got Brody going a little bit here after the steal and the layup. Don't foul. It's off.
Oh, he missed it. Missed a wide open layup. Utsi had a wide open layup. Here comes All. All wanted to jack that one up. Nice pass to Hayes. Back to Tungate. 40 seconds left. I think we're going to call three. Probably, I would assume, for All. Here we go. We're going to run it. Yep. All's going to go to the corner. Up for another three. Off the rim. Hayes with the good board. Oh, he had him in backdoor. Kominick up good. Nice pass by Hayes. 39-24.
Yeah, great job by Hayes, just hanging around and getting that offensive rebound, and Kominick cut to the basket.
Alexander's first three and buries it. Yeah, he hadn't had very many looks.
Got 10 seconds, Carson.
39-27. I don't know. Do we know that the time is, gets fouled, and that will be their third, so it's 4.8. We could run a set right where All is going to take the ball out.
Carson's going to have to go.
Yep, Kominick has it right now. Kominick up for three, no good, and that's going to end the third quarter.
Not a great third quarter by the Railers. The Railers take the lead here, 39-27. Outscored the Lancers by 9 in that quarter. We'll send it back to the studios for a 1-minute timeout. Back with fourth quarter action. You're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball.
Does your business need high-quality corrugated packaging? For solutions that work as hard as you do, turn to Heritage Packaging in Lincoln. Since 2019, Heritage Packaging has been a proud member of the Welch Packaging family. With just-in-time deliveries and a dedication to continual improvement, Heritage Packaging can help keep businesses one step ahead. Learn more online at welchpkg.com or call 217-735-4406. Heritage Packaging, the right packaging, right on time.
Welcome back, Railer Nation, here from Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium for the 5th place game here and the final game for the Railers in this 41st annual Collinsville Prairie Farms Holiday Classic, and the Lancers will open up with the ball.
Coleman has it, gives it to Alexander. Alexander back to Coleman. Jones, shot in the corner, 3 up, no good. Yeah, they get the ball, foul called.
Yeah, it probably wasn't a bad foul. Tungate not in any foul trouble for him, but both of them were going up with him, and Komnick were going up for the rebound. And
Wilson
got it, and it was fouled by Tungate going up.
Here comes Belleville out to Alexander. Alexander looking. Ooh, throws it to Coleman, almost threw it out of bounds.
Nice catch.
Yeah. Here comes Alexander looking, gives it to Coleman. Alexander drives. Man, did he walk?
Yeah, he traveled.
I was going to say.
Carson got a hand on the ball, it looked like, to kind of tie him up, but then Coleman took another step, and the referees got him with the travel. Tungate with about full 93 feet to bring it up.
Yeah, he caught it right by the inbound. Komnick has it on the wing. Looking. It's going to, looking for the back door, but looks like Brown 4 is guarding Hayes, and he's kind of way off of Hayes.
Yeah, he's going to be in there right around the basket for help.
Yeah, Komnick has it. Gives it to Vlahovic to Tungate. Just starting the 4th.
Yeah, Railers up 12, 39-27.
Tungate with a little jumper air ball. Yeah, either got blocked or got hit
on the arm, one of the two. Well, it went straight out of bounds, so officials didn't say it got blocked.
Right. Here comes Belleville East, 39-27. Played a minute in this 4th quarter, and was that a hand check?
What?
Tell you what. Yeah, really the officials been pretty good this whole game, and that you could have been calling all night.
Yeah, I don't understand that. That was one of the minimal fouls we've seen this weekend.
You ain't kidding me. Yeah, that's nothing. And Tungate wanted to know what he did.
Yeah, he's asking for it to be called against him as he's bringing it up.
Alexander has it. Out, you're going to have to get on him and Coleman. Them two have hit 3s in this game. Coleman has it. I think Coleman's only shot twice from 3 and's made them both. Coleman has it out top. Dribbles to Alexander. Jones in the corner. Short. Way short. And Komnick ends up with a rebound. Gets it knocked out of his hands, but he ends up grabbing it. 6.5 left in this 4th quarter. Komnick has it. Lincoln up 12. Komnick's going to drive to the basket. What happened here? Someone kicked it. I don't know who kicked it.
Must have been Carson, I guess.
Yeah.
They're giving it to Belleville.
Yeah. It's going to be a Belleville ball. Komnick was taking it to the basket, had 3 Belleville guys right there, and they stripped it from him, and I think Carson Komnick kicked it. 6:20 left, 39-27. Here comes Coleman. Coleman gives it to Alexander. Alexander looking in to Brown. Brown throws it to Wilson. Wilson up, little jump hook, misses it, but Brown fouls it. Brown has it, up, good.
Yeah, nobody boxed out Brown, and he went right from the free throw line, right in for the layup.
39-29 Lincoln. Tungate, make one move, get by him. Coleman's on Tungate now. That's the first time Coleman's guarded Tungate. And he's quick out there. Vlahovic has it, gives it to Komnick. Komnick wanted to shoot the 3, fakes it. Here comes All. to Hayes. Hayes back to All. All open for three. Up. Good. Another Chris Coyne three-pointer by Tate All.
Yeah, and it was just kind of a scrum. The ball got loose, and Hayes able to find All for a wide open three.
And then Jones comes back and hits a three for Belleville. That was quick. 42-32. Here comes Tungate in a hurry. Getting bumped a little bit by Alexander. All gives it to Hayes. Hayes to Tungate, to Cominick. Cominick for three, up. Yeah, it didn't look like he had his feet set right there. Coleman gets the board. Here he comes. Gives it to Alexander. Alexander back out to Coleman. Good catch by Coleman. To Brown. Brown inside. That's a walk. Yeah, he's going to call it. Yeah, that's a travel. Brown had too much time and nobody in front of him, so he had to think about that, and he ended up taking steps.
Yeah, this seems like this fourth quarter just trickling by. Still 4:47 left. The Railers up 10, 42-32, and Coach Alexander will take a timeout. Looks like it'll be a full timeout, I believe. We'll say here. It's a full timeout. We'll take one with him. Back with more of the fourth quarter action. You're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball.
The central and midwestern U.S. averages more than 850 tornadoes each year, and lately, the number of floods has been rising in the region too. So chances are, there will be more twisters and floods near here again. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are, you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has all the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
Welcome back. It'll be Lincoln basketball on the far end. 4:47 left here in this fourth quarter. The Railers up 42-32.
Yeah, this is going to be a full court pressure. No. I thought Cominick was going to throw it to Tungate all the way to the end of the court, and decided not to. He got it in with to Vlakovic. Back to Cominick, to All, to Vlakovic. Vlakovic, Tungate. Looks like Belleville's turning up the pressure right now.
4 minutes left. They got to make something happen here.
Hayes has it, but nobody is going to guard Hayes, and you would think you would put pressure on Hayes. Actually, he's not used to. Yeah, Jones fouls Cominick.
And now that's the first foul in this fourth quarter on Belleville, so the Railers will get it out on the side.
And that's probably what Belleville's coach might have been talking to him about too, is like, we're down 10. We got to be more aggressive, even if you foul.
Yeah, down 10 when you haven't committed a foul yet.
Cominick has it. Looking to Tungate. Tungate. Coleman on him. Cominick. Jones has been guarding Cominick most of the night. Here comes Tungate. Tungate, wide open layup. Up. Lefty misses it. Cominick. That's got to be ours. Yeah, it's going to be off Wilson. So it's going to be Lincoln ball.
Carson had good position for
good
that offensive
position,
room.
Yeah.
Just couldn't. One of the Lancers came over the back and tipped it away.
It's going to be All taking the ball out. Probably going to get it back to the corner, hopefully. I thought they went to zone a little bit, but they didn't. Here comes Cominick. Up, no good. And it's going to be off Vlakovic. They could have called a foul on Vlakovic, but decided not to because he hit it out of bounds. So it's going to be Belleville ball. 3:59 left. Lincoln up 10. Here comes Alexander quickly up the floor. Make sure you're on him. He could shoot. To Coleman. Coleman to Alexander. Alexander wanting to drive. Yeah, him and Coleman always looks to drive. Halverson for three. Up good. Halverson for three. 42-35.
Right in the corner where they've gotten a couple of those.
Here comes Cominick. To All to Tungate. 3.5 left to Cominick.
Well, I'd like to just see that weave keep going.
There we go. Yep, now we got it going. To All to Vlakovic. Vlakovic to Tungate. Tungate wanted to drive, gives it to Cominick. Cominick looking. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Oh, nice drive by Cominick. Up, layup, good.
Yeah, good job. You just keep that weave, though, and then Bryce did a good job of reversing it back to Carson. Carson caught his man off balance, went right around him baseline and scored it.
44-35. Coleman out top. 3 minutes exactly left in the game. Jones gives it to Wilson. Wilson loses it. Nice job.
Get on it, Carson.
Good job. Cominick's fighting for the ball. Gives it to Jones. It's Jones ends up with it.
Really not come up with that.
Yeah. Here we go. Alexander up, misses it. Cominick with the board. Now Tungate not getting any pressure up here, so 2:38 left. Tungate with Alexander on him. They're still in a man-to-man. Vlahovic has it to Hayes. Hayes to Tungate. Tungate's going to drive to the basket. Decided not to, pulls it back out. Hayes has it, gives it to Cominick. Cominick looking, gives it to Tungate. Tungate to Cominick. 3 seconds. Cominick, little pull jumper up, no good. Cominick ends up with the board. I don't know how he ended up with 3 guys down there with him, and Cominick ends up with the board. 2 minutes left in the game. All has it to Hayes to Cominick.
Yeah, work the shot clock, work this clock. Let's get a basket here.
Vlahovic to All to Tungate. Minute 50 left.
Got 5 seconds.
Yeah, Tungate, nice. Ooh, Tungate 3. Wow, that hits it. Wow, how do you hit that shot?
Yeah, we'll take it. He's had enough layups that just curled around the rim for him, and he needs a basketball from the God shot there to go in for him. Just hit the back of the iron. Was like a dead shot put that hit the back, and it just rolled right in. So
I've never seen that really.
Usually it just sits there. Yeah, it's almost paused there for a second and then rolled in. So a bucket needed for the Railers, a bucket needed for Brody, and the Railers up 47-35. We'll keep it right here during this timeout. And Darren, it's been a good job of the Railers handling the basketball. I think we've done a really good job here in this basketball game of not turning it over and handling pressure. Not only just pressure that we've seen all weekend, but for the 4th game, Tungate and Cominick have done a really, really good job of just handling the ball and getting ourselves into our offense.
Well, in the last 3 possessions, we've done the weave to where everybody's moving at the same time. So that means Belleville's got to really actually play defense, and we've gotten some nice, good shots going to the basket. I know Tungate, the shot clock was going down to where he had to shoot that 3. But, yeah, like you said, Lincoln's handled the pressure really, really well. And Belleville's a quick team. And Tungate that's been playing point, Cominick that's been handling the ball, they're gonna sleep good tonight.
Yeah, they're gonna need a couple days off after this weekend.
So it's gonna be Belleville ball. 1:46 left in the game. Coleman has it right up top. Looking, gives it, nope, he's going to keep it all the way to the hoop. Up, no good. Board by Tungate. Tungate brings it out of there. Minute 30 left. Coleman just said, I'm going to take the ball to the hoop. Misses it. Tungate with the board. Tungate's bringing it up against Coleman. Gives it to Hayes. Hayes looking. Ooh, might have walked. Gives it to Cominick. To Vlahovic. Vlahovic gives it to All. All to Cominick. Jones still on Cominick.
Now 10, now 9 seconds in the shot clock. The Railers going to have to go.
Yeah, Johnson's guarding Cominick. Oh, nice little jumper. Up, no good. Here comes Alexander. That's a good looking shot by Cominick
there
too.
by Brody of shutting off that baseline.
Alexander, 3 in the corner. Up, no good. Tungate comes out with it.
Stay back and help, Carson.
Tungate's going to bring it up against Wilson. Wilson's guarding Tungate. Looking, gives it to Hayes. Hayes to Vlahovic to Cominick. Johnson's still on Cominick. Gives it to Hayes. Hayes looking. Wants Cominick, but Johnson's all over Cominick. Gives it to All. To Tungate. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Loses it. Cominick has it. 2 seconds. 1. Shoot it. Did they get it off?
I don't think we got it off.
And that's fine.
Yeah, nothing hurt there. The Railers up 12, and now just 17.3 seconds left here in the game. Carson's starting to grab the shorts. He's exhausted. I think Tungate is as well.
Yeah, 15 seconds left. Alexander has it up top. Drive to the basket, out to Coleman. Coleman for three, misses it, all with the board, and Tungate can keep it in the backcourt. 4 seconds, 3, 2, 1, and Lincoln with the hard-fought victory, 47-35.
We'll send it back to the studios for a 2-minute timeout and have the Growl Incorporated postgame show. No postgame on the radio. We're going to send that quickly to the girls' game, but we'll have it on our YouTube, so stay with us. Back with more of Lincoln Railer basketball.
WLCN's live stream video coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter basketball is brought to you by Culver's of Lincoln. Me Realty. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center. WLCN's live stream video coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter basketball is brought to you by Culver's of Lincoln. Me Realty. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center. State Farm Agent Brian Clark. Heritage Packaging in Lincoln. Financial advisor Sal Polis of Edward Jones. Modern Brake and Alignment. Growl Incorporated. Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance. Schneider Masonry. United Community Bank. Dara Entwistle and Health Insurance Solutions of Illinois. Peasley Funeral Home. Chestnut Health Systems. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter basketball.
Welcome back here in the Growl Incorporated postgame show. Josh Komnick along with DW Darren Worth and Lloyd Kirby for the last time here in the 41st Annual Collinsville Holiday Classic as the Railers win it here and take home 5th place, 47-35 over the Lancers from Belleville East. We'll run through the scoring. Cameron Utzi led the Lancers with 12, 6 points for Jalen Coleman, 5 for James Johnson, 4 points for Bryce Bennett, 3 points for Troy Alexander and also DeMarco Halverson, and 2 points for Jakari Brown. The Railers are led here tonight by Carson Comnick, the senior, with 17 points and 5 rebounds. Brody Tungate was the player of the game here today with 14 points and 5 assists. Tate All with 4. Chris Coyne, State Farm 3-pointers to give him 12, along with 5 rebounds. 2 points for Hunter Clark and 2 points for Bryce Volakovich. Again, the Railers take home 5th place. We'll be back here with more of the Grau Incorporated postgame show, and you're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball.
This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, and online at merealty.com.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in Illinois. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the IHSA and the Illinois Athletic Directors Association.
My biggest fear in the middle of my addiction was that I would never be able to get over it and that my kids wouldn't have a father. I started thinking, you know what? This isn't my story. For the longest time, fear held me back from ultimately being who I wanted to. I had to become a better man to be a better father. It's important to me that my kids are empowered and truly believe that if they can think it, they can do it.
For the last time here from Collinsville, as the Railers take home 5th place with a 47-35 victory over the Lancers from Belleville. We'll run through the stats here. First, for the Lancers, they ended up shooting 39% from the field. They were 5 of 14 from 3 for 36% and 0 of 2 from the free throw line. The Lancers with 22 rebounds, 8 of them offensive. They had 6 assists on 11 turnovers, 1 block, and 1 steal. The Railers shoot 50% from the field, 19 of 38, 6 of 14 from three-point land for 43%, and 3 of 4. Just 4 free throws shot. Last night we shot, 16? Darren, I think, something like that.
At least 16, because I know Comnick and Tungate was 15 out of 15.
Yeah, and then, it was 16 of 19. 16 of 19 last night, and just 3 of 4 here tonight. And it really was Tate All with 1 of 1, and Brody Tungate was 2 of 3. The Railers with 23 rebounds, 6 of them offensive, 10 assists on 7 turnovers. Did not have a block, but had 3 steals. Scoring by quarter, the Railers led after 1, 12-4, and then Belleville East outscored the Railers 15-8. Almost a reversal there in the third. Lincoln outscores Belleville East 19-8, and then all tied up at 8. But the Railers win it here, 47-35, come away 3-1 in Collinsville just after that MacArthur loss, kind of what Coach was hoping for, and he got it. And the Railers, I thought, had a nice game today. Darren, all in all, with 4 games in 3 days, the Railers played pretty well, and really fought through some probably nagging bumps and bruises, and obviously some fatigue.
Well, especially 4 games, 3 days, and you're looking at the overall game to where I mean, we outshot them. We shoot 50%. That's you're going to win a lot of games shooting 50%. You win the turnover battle.
Yep.
I mean, I thought we moved the ball as well as we did with the weave and then getting backdoors and taking it to the basket and stuff like that. So, I mean, Lincoln played overall a really, really good game on the against a decent team with Belleville, because I think we played Belleville. Is it last year that we got smoked by Belleville?
They were on fire. We didn't have Connick.
Yeah.
We didn't have Hayes.
Yeah.
They couldn't miss and sent us, I think it was in the same game, actually, wasn't it? The 5th place game?
Yeah, right.
So the Railers with a little revenge here today. As we wrap up this holiday tournament, I think Coach will be pleased. He saw some things. Obviously, we saw a MacArthur team who's probably going to win this thing by double digits later on tonight. And we got a chance to see them before they come to Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium in February. So, all in all, a pretty
only
good
play them once?
I think we only play them once.
Oh,
yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
I mean, actually twice now since we saw them in this tournament.
Right. So, MacArthur will come to town Tuesday, February 3rd. The next time the Railers are in action, the next time we're in action, unless Darren's doing a girls' game, will be Tuesday, January the 6th, as Eisenhower comes to town for a 7 o'clock start there. And that's just Tuesday. And then Friday, the Railers travel to Springfield Lanphier on January the 9th. And then back at home on the 10th against La Salette Academy. I'm not sure where they're from, but new team on the schedule. We'll send it back to the studios for a 2-minute timeout. Back with Coach Alexander in just a couple minutes. You're in the Growl Incorporated postgame show, and you're listening to Lincoln Railer basketball.
This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln and online at merealty.com. Here in the Collinsville Prairie Farms Holiday Classic. Congratulations, Coach, on the win, and you got what you wanted after that MacArthur game to try to get to 3-1. Came away with a fifth place trophy, and guys played pretty well today.
Well, we had our spells. We did what we had to do. I think we're getting better. I think these kids have really surprised the coaching staff on what's been going on this year. But they play together. They're playing hard. We still got a long way to go, but we need to get everybody back and healthy, and hopefully it'll be another improvement that will help us out.
Yeah, Coach, you said that improvement. We saw improvement. You want to come down here to see different teams. Obviously, you got to see 3 different teams than normal. You had Decatur MacArthur that we ran into in the second game, but you saw some pressure that you may not see all the time in the Central State 8, and the pressure that was not necessarily called all the time. So our guys, for the most part, I thought did a really good job. We didn't have maybe the most turnovers we had in the 4 games was 11. Today, just 7. So the ball handling with Tungate and Comnick being able to bring it up and then get into our offense has been pretty solid.
Yeah, and we really stress the turnovers. Our goal is 6 per game, but we keep lowering that every year because we do a much better job of it. We don't want to say, hey, you got 10, and they say, oh boy, I can whip this ball into the stands a couple times. But our philosophy is, we got a lot of faith in our defense, and don't underthrow things. If you're going to do anything, throw it in the stands and let or take a 5-second count. Don't let them have runouts. It's easy scores. Make them earn it through our defense. And, I don't know what our defensive average was down here, but, you held MacArthur, who scores usually in the 70s. I think they were 58 maybe.
Yeah.
I think that was the most. I think everybody else was in the 40s. And if we can keep people around 40, we got a great chance to win a basketball game.
And Coach, come down here, you get to see, like Josh said earlier, is seeing different teams to where they're not used to playing possibly against a 1-2-2 or seeing all the sets that we end up doing, except MacArthur. Of course, Tyrese Bryson knows us, but how important is that, playing different teams to where they're not used to seeing a 1-2-2 and how we play?
We're usually better against non-conference foes. Conference schools are really prepared. They've got 9,000 tapes on us, and they start calling them out, calling the plays out, and some of them do a pretty good job, but they're still hard to cover. I looked at Eric and today before our game, I said, well, you think we can run our sets, and are they going to work? And he said, Coach, our sets will work against anybody. So, that makes you feel comfortable that we can get that done. The number one thing is getting an entry pass into your sets and being able to execute and do those things. So, we had a good weekend, and hopefully we get to go out in that cold weather and get back to Lincoln. And the kids have got a couple days off here. We don't play till January 6th, so
they might sleep for a couple of days.
Yeah, they just might. So we're excited about them. I think we've got. We got a good start coming back. We got 3 games that we should be able to really compete, execute, and hopefully have some success and be able to get some things done.
Coach Komnick with 17 today, 14 from Tungate, back to the Brody after a good night's rest that he needed, and was much better today. 14 for Tungate, and then all with his normal 3 to 4 threes, and he comes in with 12, 3 guys in double figures. Bryce with a basket, and also Hunter Clark with a basket. So a good round of scoring. 3 guys in double figures is really what is needed for this team. You can't rely on Tungate and Komnick to do all the scoring, and Tate was able to get back to his shooting, got open a few times and drained it. And I thought Bryce was really aggressive again on the boards, kept some things alive. I mean, not got them all, but he kept some things alive that regained possessions for us. We out rebounded them by 1, and that's what you got to do.
I don't know. Was the guy blind?
I'm just going by the stats. They're not mine. So.
No, I thought we were more aggressive, and we've got to get better. We don't play with our hands. Our hands are down, and I think we can come up with loose balls if we just get them up and be able to attack and do those things. So, today we've played 15 games, which means we're halfway through our season. So the next 6 weeks will fly by, and it'll be regional time before you know it. So we want to stay focused. We want to get better every week and do the things. And we talk to our coaches feel that Brody Tungate can control a game without scoring. Handling the ball, guarding, defense, and he's rebounds. For a little guard, he rebounds pretty darn good. So if he didn't score any points and he took care and was focused on all 3 of those, he's a major asset.
I haven't seen a guy actually be able to guard him.
No.
Even MacArthur's guys couldn't really guard him. He gets one move and he's by them guys.
The only ones that gets them when they got a 6'7", 6'8" guy standing at the basket, and hell, now he's learning to go into them.
Yeah, getting to that free throw line. Well, Coach, we'll let you get out of here. We're ready to get home. And congratulations on the good weekend. The Railers finished 3-1, and we'll be back. What'd you say? Tuesday the 6th, I think. January the 6th when Eisenhower.
A week from tomorrow.
Yeah. So we'll see you then. Have a safe trip back and get the guys some rest and keep them healthy.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Hey, I want to thank all of our sponsors for allowing us to bring you the action here all weekend and all season long. I want to thank Darren DW for filling in for Scott for the weekend. Had fun, D-Dub, and your record's pretty good so far this year.
I was going to say, I didn't bring any negativity and losses.
Well, let's keep it going, and we'll be back Tuesday, January the 6th. when Eisenhower comes to town. We want to thank everybody for listening. This is Lincoln Railer Basketball.
WLCN's live stream video coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter Basketball is brought to you by Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game. Located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln. Whether buying or selling, trust the professionals at Me Realty. For more information, check out their website, merealty.com. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, located at 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln, and online at myfgec.org. State Farm Agent Brian Clark, located at 628 North Chicago Street in Lincoln. Brian can steer you in the right direction on auto insurance, and he's got your home covered from natural disasters to unexpected accidents. Call 217-732-6211 or visit sfinsurelincoln.com. Heritage Packaging in Lincoln, offering top-notch products and value-driven solutions for Central Illinois. Heritage Packaging offers the right packaging right on time. Learn more online at welchpkg.com or call 217-735-4406. Financial advisor Sal Polis of Edward Jones. Call Sal at 217-732-4001 or stop by his office at 1400 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Modern Brake and Alignment, serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1964, offering full-service auto repairs, including suspension service, brake replacement, wheel alignment, transportation services, and more. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Stop by the shop at 1000 Commercial Park in Lincoln. Call 217-628-7650 or learn more at modernbrake.com. Go Railers! Grau Incorporated, serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1953. Located at 1905 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-4444 or go online to grauinc.com. Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance, with offices in Lincoln and Atlanta, offering great rates on home, auto, life, and renter's insurance. Call 217-732-7755. Schneider Masonry, family owned and operated in Central Illinois with over 40 years of experience, serving builders, contractors, and homeowners. Free estimates available. Call 217-314-9654. United Community Bank, located at 2201 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln, and online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank is the leader in community banking and stands ready to help both individuals and businesses. Phone 217-735-5400. Dara Entwistle and Health Insurance Solutions of Illinois, advocating for you, your family, and your company. Located at 620 Broadway Street in downtown Lincoln, call 217-737-7581. Peasley Funeral Home, with locations in Lincoln and Atlanta, providing peace of mind at a difficult time. In Lincoln, call 217-732-8141. Chestnut Health Systems, offering a comprehensive scope of behavioral health and human services in Illinois and Missouri. Call 888-924-3786. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter Basketball. This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, and online at merealty.com. This program is a presentation of WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com.